This is the show in which people determine the difficulty of the questions. Let's play the percentages. And here's our host, Jeff Edwards.
Thanks a lot. Welcome. Nice to have you here today on Play the Percentages. Let's meet our challenger and our champion. Bob Hilton will do that. Robert?
Our challenger is assistant to the president of a film company. She's single, and her interests include writing, traveling, and gardening. Meet Ann McIntyre. And our champion, he's a photographer and a former radio disc jockey. He's married to an actress, and his interests include hiking and camping. Meet Tom Hollowak.
Hi, champ. How you doing?
Very fine, thank you.
Okay, you got yourself $500 from yesterday. You just whipped through everything yesterday, hitting 70 pointers. Really good. Congratulations.
That's fun. I wish I'd done that on the bonus round.
Well, you came awful close. Ann, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
That's good. You've got tough competition here with Tom. You
I
up
sure
to
do,
it?
but he's got tough competition here with me, I hope.
Good for you. Like your attitude. Let's play the percentages. We'll start the game off. Here's how we play the game. We've asked hundreds of people questions on all kinds of subjects. The more difficult the question, the higher the percentage of the people who got it wrong. The players decide how difficult a question to go for. First player to get 250 points wins the game, gets $500, and goes on to the bonus game. In this game, here's the three categories we're going to be playing with. Ann, your preference is literature. Tom, your preference this time is famous men. And the third category is potluck. The subject we'll use in any round is going to be decided by the random traveling light. So let's travel it around. Remember, all questions are jump-in questions. All right. Comes up to be famous men. And what percentage of difficulty would you like?
I'd like to try a 60, please.
60 in famous men. You got it. You play two, Tom. Here we go. For 60 points, this composer wrote the words and music for Swanee River. Name him, if you will. Tom.
Stephen Foster.
Right. You got 60 points. Oh, yeah.
You know his first initial, did you?
You must have learned that in school. It's funny how we forget about those things, I guess. Okay, Tom. Famous men is right there. And what percentage of difficulty would you like?
Oh, let's do a 70, Jeff.
A 70? All righty. For 70 points, Ann and Tom, one of the first great jazz organists, composed such standards as Ain't Misbehavin' and Honeysuckle Rose. When asked to... Tom?
Fats Waller.
Fats Waller is right. Good for you. I want to read the rest of this question because I love this statement. When asked to define rhythm, he said, if you got to ask, you just don't got it. That's Fats Waller. All right, 130 points for Tom, nothing for Ann. That's the end of round number one. We'll go into round number two. Shuffle the categories. Round and round they go. And it comes up to be famous men. Okay, there we are again. Ann, what percentage of difficulty would you like?
I'd like to try a 70 this time, please.
70 it is. Good luck to both of you. Here we go. In Deadwood City, South Dakota, a drunk named Jack McCall walked into a saloon and shot a famous man who was playing... Ann, for 70 points.
Billy the Kid.
I beg pardon?
Billy the Kid?
No, sorry. I'll finish the question. Shot a famous man who was playing poker there. The victim had been holding aces and eights. What is his name?
Wild Bill Hickok.
Right you are. Wild Bill Hickok is right. Boy. That hand, by the way, aces and eights, is what's now known as a dead man's hand, and I suppose that's why. Okay, Ann with nothing, Tom with 200. You're 50 points from a win. What percentage of difficulty do you want?
I've got to go with a 50, Jeff.
You've got to go with the 50? 50 it is. Try to stay alive here, Ann.
I'm going to try.
In 1959, this talented singer-writer had 2 million sellers, Lonely Boy and Put Your Head on My Shoulder. For 50 points, what's his name? Ah, no, and put your head on my shoulder. It was Paul Anka. Oh. Tom, you must have played his records about 200 times.
I avoided it, if at all possible.
Okay. No score there at the end of the round. And with nothing yet, Tom, close to a win with 200 points. Let's shuffle the categories and see what we come up with this time. Round and round they go. And it comes up to be potluck. I'll warn you, Ann, 250 points wins the game. He has 200.
Try for 40 then.
Going for a 40 in potluck. Here's your question. Hands on buzzers. This Polish composer was a child prodigy. In later life, he had a turbulent affair with the female novelist George Sand. He's famous for his polonaises, his waltzes, and his... Tom.
Chopin.
Chopin is right. 240 points. You are 10 points away from the game, Tom. We're in potluck. What do you say?
I don't think I've ever heard a 10-point question, so I want to hear one.
You want to hear a 10-point question? Okay. Ann, hang in there. In potluck, for 10 points, what holiday falls annually on the first Monday in September? Ann, you're in first. Stay alive.
Flag Day. Sorry.
Tom, you can win the game if you give me the correct answer.
Labor Day.
That's right. You got yourself a game. Well, Ann, I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is, of course, you lost the game, but the good news is none of your relatives are going to watch it, so they won't know what you just said. Oh, dear, too bad. I'm sorry about that.
I had a good time.
I'm glad you did. Nice knowing you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, let's have a nice hand for Ann McIntyre. Have some consolation prizes for Ann. Bye-bye. Well, now you've heard a 10-pointer. I got you to the bonus round again. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the bonus round in a second. Flag Day. Okay, welcome back to Play the Percentages. Tom, any player who wins 5 games in a row gets this.
A brand new car. It'll be our pleasure to present for your driving enjoyment the new Pontiac Sunbird Coupe. Compliments of Play the Percentages. Back to you, Jeff.
Okay, thanks a lot, Bob. Tom, who would you like to have come up and help you out here?
Well, Holly's mom, Aline, is visiting us, and she's in the audience. I'd like to have her come down.
Hi, Aline. Hey, you on my dear? Can I help you up those stairs? How are you?
Fine.
Where are you visiting from?
Palm Desert.
Palm Desert. Oh, I like Palm Desert. I used to fly in there to Palm Desert Airport every once in a while when I was flying my airplane.
Next time.
I beg pardon?
Come and see me next time.
Oh, okay. Why not? It's all right with me. Okay, Tom and Holly's mother. Holly is your wife, for those of you who are tuning in today and missed her yesterday. Yes, or is this his wife? Well, anyway, in the main game, the questions dealt with people's knowledge. In the bonus game, the questions will deal with people's feelings. I'm going to read you a question which was posed to 100 people. I'll show you 6 possible answers. Choose the right ones, you win dollars, reach $1,000, and Bob Hilton will tell you what else you're going to get.
It's Play the Percentages Ski Package. First time, we want you to be limber and ready for the slopes, so we're giving you a membership and a professional health club. Jack LaLanne's European Health Spas. Superb facilities to help you look and feel your best, including swimming pools, steam and sauna baths, and the most modern equipment in beautifully appointed exercise areas. And when you get to the slopes, you'll want to stay warm with these attractive down-filled ski jackets. Camel, his and hers for most weather occasions. Jackets feature a water-repellent shell and zip-off sleeves for conversion to a vest in coordinated colors for a fashionable look. Furnished by Camel. Now, stretch those muscles, put on those coats, because you're going skiing in beautiful Lake Tahoe. A breathtaking resort area located in Northern California and Nevada. Site of some of the best skiing and scenic slopes everywhere. And you'll be surrounded by nature and a relaxing resort atmosphere. While there, you'll stay at the Sahara Tahoe Hotel and Casino. It's one of the family of Sahara hotels at magnificent Lake Tahoe. With 500 luxurious rooms, gourmet dining, superstar entertainment. The Sahara Tahoe, definitely the king of the mountain. And Tom, now that you've experienced some skiing here, you're ready to tackle even bigger slopes. So we're sending you to the Swiss Alps. You're going to the winter wonderland of Switzerland, known for its fascinating and outstanding scenic beauty. Enjoy its quaint villages, scenic lakes, and snow-covered Alps that surround them. You'll have 16 terrific days. Compliments of Club Universe. This ski package is worth, in cash and prizes, over $3,650.
I was watching your wife, Holly, in the audience. Is she a skier?
No.
She just wants to go to the Alps. Yeah, she looked about that. So, Mom, you help out Tom here, and let's see how we do. Last time we found out that what women don't like about their men. This time we asked men to name the one thing they dislike about their ladies. Did the men say their women are too talkative, bossy, stubborn, sloppy, overweight, or too shy? All right, of those 6, 5 of these answers were named by the men we surveyed. 1 was not. Select one of the others that was given, and you get the percentage points of those men who named it. But select the one that was not given that scored 0, and the bonus game is over. So of those 6, 2 talkative, bossy, stubborn, sloppy, overweight, or too shy, what do you think the men said about their women?
Let's start out with bossy, Jeff.
Bossy. All right, he says bossy. How many men thought their women were too bossy? 21%. $210 right there. You can play or you can quit.
Think so?
What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, let me say stubborn.
Stubborn. Too stubborn, yeah. Well, I got some groans from the audience. Let's find out. Any men say that their wives were too stubborn? 18%. Okay, give you $390 now. Again, you know you can quit if you want to. If you hit a 0, you lose the money.
What do you think? You think sloppy? Talkative. Okay, we'll say sloppy.
Sloppy. Okay. Your mother-in-law is the one who thought that one up, isn't she? She must know something. How many men said their wives were too sloppy? 10%. $490 is what you have. We have 3 left. Too talkative, overweight, or too shy?
I'll say too talkative.
Too talkative. How many men thought that their wives were too talkative? 30%. Okay, you have 790. Tom, you were at this point before. You went ahead and bombed out. Good choice. We have 2 more left. What do you think?
You think overweight or shy? Okay, we'll go for it.
All right.
This time we'll get it. We're going to say overweight.
Overweight. All right, this is for $3,650 or nothing. How many men thought that their wives were too overweight? 21%. You got it. Congratulations. That's good. Let's take a look. Now, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. We have to have a chance to pat you on the shoulder here. Let's take a look at Too Shy and make sure that there was a 0 response there, which there was. Congratulations to you, Tom. That gives you a total of $4,650 in cash and prizes. You're delightful.
Thank you.
I hope you have a nice trip back to Palm Desert, and thanks for coming up.
Thank you very much.
Tom will meet a new opponent in just a moment. We'll be right back. To work, let's introduce our new player.
Well, he just moved to Los Angeles from Shelbyville, Tennessee. He's a freelance writer. He's married to a singer. He's Daryl Sanders.
Hi, Daryl. How are you?
Good, thank you.
How many people in Shelbyville, Tennessee?
About 10,000. Actually, I moved here from Nashville, but I was born in Shelbyville.
Oh, I see. And you're singing in Nashville, I suppose. No,
Right.
you're married to a singer.
Yes.
Yeah. And what do you do?
I'm a writer.
Okay. Well, we wish you good luck here with
Thank
your
you.
career in Los Angeles. Let's play the percentages. Check the categories. Daryl's preference is famous women. Tom, your preference this time is U.S. history. And potluck is the 3rd category. So we'll shuffle the categories and see what happens as we go into round number 1. Famous women comes up. Okay, Daryl, what percentage of difficulty would you like?
We'll try a 90.
A 90?
Yes.
Okay. Good luck. These are tough. In 1890, a journalist named Elizabeth Cochran, Seaman, traveled around the world in less than 80 days while filing reports for the New York World. What was her famous pen name? Okay, no answer. Nellie Bly. Nellie Bly was her pen name. These are tough. 90% of the people we surveyed missed this question. Okay, Tom, what percentage of difficulty would you like?
On famous women, is this still?
Yes, it's still famous.
Okay, well, let's start with a 60.
All right, a 60. Hands on buzzers. This famous dancer made films such as Easter Parade and Kiss Me, Kate. Tom?
Judy Garland.
Sorry, well, I'll continue with the question for Daryl. Famous dancer made films such as Easter Parade and Kiss Me, Kate, and had a 1979 Broadway hit with Sugar Babies. For 60 points, what's her name?
Rita Moreno.
No, not Rita Moreno. No, sorry, it's Ann Miller. Ann Miller is who it is. All right, that's the end of round 1. No score there. 0-0. We'll shuffle the categories for round number 2. Into round number 2 with potluck. Darrell, what percentage would you like?
We'll try 60.
60 in potluck. Here's a question, gentlemen. Cairo is the most populous city in Egypt, but it's not that country's chief port. For 60 points, name the 2,000-year-old city that is. Tom.
Alexandria.
Right you are. You get 60 points. Okay, Tom, we're still in potluck. What percentage of difficulty would you like?
70.
70 in potluck. The yak is a sturdy beast of burden. Wait a minute. The yak is a sturdy beast of burden, native to a particular Asian country where... Tom, for 70 points, what's your answer?
Tibet.
Tibet is right. You get 70 points for a total of 130. Okay, that's the end of that round. Darrell, nothing yet. Tom, 130. We'll shuffle the categories and go into round number 3. It's going to be famous women again, Darrell. What do you say?
Okay, we'll try 70.
70 in famous women. Here's the question, Darrell and Tom. Howard Hughes' film The Outlaw was banned for 2 years. When it finally was released, it made a major star out of the... Tom, for 70 points, your answer.
Jane Russell.
Jane Russell is right. The actress who starred in it. You have 200 points, Tom. We're still in famous women. 50 points will win you the game. What do you want to go for?
I think I'll go for that 50, Jeff.
All right, you got to try and stay alive here, Darrell. 50 points in famous women. And here's the question. This fiery Greek soprano was famous for her feuds with Metropolitan Opera director Rudolph Bing and her 9-year romance with Aristotle Onassis. For 50 points, what's her name? No score. Maria Callas. Maria Callas, yeah. Okay, no score there. Darrell, you stayed alive one way or the other. All right, that's the end of that round. We'll shuffle the categories. Darrell with no points, Tom with 200 points. All right, and we go into potluck. All right, Darrell, we're in potluck. 250 points wins the game, and how do you want to play it?
I'll go for a 90.
A 90?
Yes.
All right, I understand how you're playing. You hope to get the 90 points and hoping he's not smart enough to figure it out. Okay. For 90 points, this symphony by Haydn is characterized by a sudden loud interruption by the orchestra during a very quiet musical passage. For 90 points, name it. Darrell.
The Messiah?
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect, Tom. You get a shot at the game here if you can name that symphony.
The Unfinished?
No, sorry. It's characterized by the sudden loud interruption, and they call it the surprise symphony. And actually, we would have accepted Symphony 94 in G major, or we would have accepted Ralph.
I'm surprised.
So no score there. We're still in round 4. Darrell with nothing. It's your turn, Tom. Going for the game. You have 50 points to try for if you want to do it that way.
I'll go for 50.
Going for 50. Tom, Darrell, excuse me, try to stay alive here. On first seeing the valley of the Great Salt Lake, this religious leader said, this is... Tom, for the game, your answer?
Brigham Young.
Right you are. He said, this is the place. All right, congratulations to you. Way to go, champ. You did it again. Tough, Darrell. Yeah, that was really
Enjoyed
tough.
it.
Listen, as long as we're here, would you all help me out with something? My mother has a birthday today. Her name is Winnie. And would you all sing happy birthday to her? She's 74 years old today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Winnie. Happy birthday to you. That's great. And what you have done, I want to tell you what you've done because you've been so kind not only to her, but to me, because I forgot to send a card. So this works out that way. All right, Darrell, I guess I'll be saying goodbye to you. Thanks a lot for being with us here on the show. We have some nice gifts for Darrell Sanders. Bye-bye. Good luck to you, Darrell, in your career. And Tom, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back here in just a second, all right? We'll be right back. Welcome back to Play the Percentages. We'll play the bonus game tomorrow, Tom, and let's see, you maybe do better on the bonus game this time than the last couple of times out, but you've got yourself some good cash and prizes. We thank you very much for... Huh? Oh, you won the trip to Switzerland. That's right. Well, we hope you do the same.
I do too.
Okay. We'll be back tomorrow. Jeff Edwards hoping the percentage is yours in your favor. Bye-bye.